Short. Fuck is going. Wait, actually, it's going to stream. Fuck. Hey, we are live. I have no idea where my viewers are. One viewer, but. Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and to another mini stream of Samantha streams SLARPG. I need to work on my intro better. Anyway, today we are not going to be doing a plot. We're just going to be going to quest select, read lore entries and Beastiary, and then maybe afterwards we might chat a bit. Who knows? Also, quickly grab my water bottle because I'm very interested in voice. Reverie, the planet on which Melody and friends live, rich with life and covered both immense land masses and vast blue oceans. The diversity of flora and fauna on Reverie is thanks in part to the innate magic of every living being on the planet. Reverie has 2 moons, which control the planet's tides, and are believed by some to be connected to the use of magic. Beastfolk, a diverse race of bipedal creatures common on Reverie. I need to figure out how's that. Coming in all shapes and sizes. While they can resemble nearly any animal, beastfolk are all members of the same species. The evolutionary explanation for this genetic diversity is still highly debated by scientists. Some believe in magical origins, while others say it may have been a form of camouflage. Greenridge. This humble town is the largest settlement on the Sapphire Islands with a population of a couple thousand people, primarily beastfolk due to its proximity to the Beast Kingdom mainland. The town as we know it today was founded centuries ago by coven witches who believed Fortuna, the goddess of magic, had personally blessed the island. The Amber Woods, a scenic national park located just outside of Greenridge. The enchanted amber-colored trees that give the park its name retain their hue all year round, making it a popular sightseeing destination, especially for couples. Allison took Melody here recently on one of her first dates, brackets for fewer rosters at a time. Paladin Brigade. Ellen won a mercy response team tasked with handling any magical problems Greenridge faces. While the Paladins are highly skilled fighters, on average day they use healing and defensive magic and de-escalation techniques, more often they use their swords. Paladins are strictly forbidden from using lethal force on sentient beings. The Guardian. Democrat-collected leader of Paladin Brigade, tasked with protecting Greenridge from magical threats. The Guardian is not the leader of Greenridge, but merely the head of one department working under the mayor. Currently, the Guardian is Jody's girlfriend and old friend of Melody and Allison's, Faith Vincent. Age 24, she's the second youngest Guardian in town history, being only at a time of town's youth good for toddler, as a prank. Gods. Fortuna, goddess of magic. 10,013 years ago, the share of the god's ability to use magic with mortals of Reverie, marking the beginning of the modern arcane era. Many spellcasters, including Claire, look up to Fortuna as a personal hero. Gods. Soleil, goddess of the sun, and one of the most prominent members of the pantheon of gods that rules over Reverie. Soleil is generally credited with creating the sun, since the sun is responsible for sustaining most of life on the planet. This makes her pretty popular. And now for Beastiary. Beastboar. Huge monster has been spotted a few times around Greenridge lately. It's extremely dangerous and seems to be tracked to source of magic. You're lucky you might scare it off. Weak to fire. Humble Hermit. A type of magic-infused crab common basically anywhere saltwater in Reverie. Typically in minor news the beach grows at worst. Parasites. Like for faster choices. Species anemone mutate to grow a pair of legs, travel onto dry land and pester adventurers. Tube Snake. Known in ancient times as mythical Ouroboros, this common cryptid is now considerably less threatening in the arcane era. The creature moves to chomp its own tail and curl into a circle, rolling after its prey at relatively high speeds. There's little else to differentiate from regular snake. Opposites. I don't care what anyone says, hoop snakes is still one of the best cryptids. Look at this guy go! Oh yeah. Many have tried to domesticate the Beastiary due to its rather cute appearance. All have failed, it's simply too stubborn. And it also spreads its spores just about anyone it touches. The spores actually harm you, so don't worry about it in combat. But the wave of mushrooms that surround your body will slow you down for a few turns. Kind of horrific, honestly. Bullhound, a common supernatural pest. They love to dig through people's trash and flee by creating portals on the ground. Its weak spot is on the right side. Watch out when it pops back out to attack. Dustmite, a dark magic construct conjured by Claire to serve as training these are weird little dungeon thing. Once here, the constructs took off forms match their surroundings. Buzz? Dust bunnies. The boxes give them extra protection. Time for a face. Or just burn them. When burned, dust bunnies' dark sides begin to come out, transforming into flaming dust bunnies. These are more dangerous, because of the fire. In this form, they become weak to ice. And this is just a dust bunny wearing one of Allison's old t-shirts like a mage robe? Somehow this makes it more magical? Allison says, I don't approve of Claire in my basement, but I'm glad those old shirts found a new home. Like a dust bunny. Big dust bunny. Like a dust bunny. Big. Very, very big. Once the box is destroyed and its true form is revealed, it becomes extremely aggressive, threatening a fire, sweeping its puny legs. I think it caught a wrestling belt from a box in my basement? Uncertain about where it sorts the jorts. Plot thickens. Good question, Obi. Considering they're made from dark magic? Spellcasters? Question mark? Is the chat appearing on stream by the way? God damn. Oh! Figures. At least we got like it widescreen this time, so... Small blessing? Yes. One day I will figure out what the fuck is going on with this. I'll mess around with stream settings later, I guess, but yeah, this tracks, honestly. Ripped in space-time. Fraction, fairy fabric of reality. Fabric of reality. I knew Clara would damage the fabric of reality somehow. Or someday. Has 9 weaknesses and has a chance to corrupt its targets. Be careful around these. Most of an egg. This does nothing. This is not a monster. It's an egg. There's notes. Only most of one. What about a whole hound? Strange creature seems to have been warped like the space around it, giving it its populated new form. I don't know why you named it that. Well, hounds are already notoriously mobile, thanks to your ability to create portals. Allison's yeah, but it's more mobile now. Got legs. Those amend them. Whole hounds already have legs! For Guardian. Mysterious, possibly mechanical entity that seems to have been designed specifically to guard the machine at the core of the anomaly Summon. This is easily the most dangerous enemy you face down there by a mile, capable of shifting between normal, offensive, and defensive modes. Use ice attacks to take it down more quickly. According to Obi, whole hound select dripped. It's true. Apologize for ASMR of me drinking. Bloom Beast. This alligator-like species grows a variety of plants on its back and beats to heal itself. It also allies itself with other monsters to jam larger prey together. Let the prey flowers fool you. These things are bloodthirsty. Use fire attacks to deal it before its healing becomes a problem. No bat. An extremely annoying type of monster that seems to have only shown up on the island recently. Even during the middle of summer, its magic use snow and ice sticks around for the park. The mouse can will freeze in place, so watch out. Loot Scooter. It's unknown why loot scooters hoard treasure the way they do, as they don't seem to use it for anything, but naturally, this makes them target for mentors everywhere. These don't pose much of a threat, but they'll flee after a few turns. Be sure to feed them quickly to claim your prize. Bushy-tailed bandit. They're like monsters, similar in nature to hullhounds. They're high-footed robbing hikers at knife point, and well, that's about it. Cool snake. Possibly associated with so-called Trash King that's been wreaking havoc in the Amber Woods. More importantly, though, can you please start taking the monster any more seriously? This venomous snake is not cool! How's its notes? Wrong. Obi, cool snake is not liking drip. This is true! That snake has so much fucking drip. We could all be so lucky. Harpy Monk. A clan of aggressive Harpy warriors have made this mad race their personal training ground, much to the detriment of locals. So far, most single multi-target attacks, we get tough ice and electricity. Trash King. You guys thought this was a beast folk? This is very clearly it's a large bird that loves trash. Come on. It's hard to tell sometimes! Does that bird have drip though? Technically speaking, I think no. Malcontent Mummy. This mummy is a real pain in the ass attitude. Kind of reminds me of someone. Anyway, she can attack for dagger and also apply burns. While she can dish it out, she apparently can't take it though. She's weak to fire. Not ice buds, the hoodie seems to give her cold resistance. Monkey Artifact. These robots are effectively mechanical bars, using simple tunes and breakdancing skills to buff themselves and their allies. Awesomeness. I could really learn a thing or two from these guys. We all could. Flying robot. I don't know what you think is so super or fighting about these robots, but okay. They spear around on four stumpy legs and try to attack people with ruby spears next to their heads. Lucky one might drop an attack spear for you to use. Like most robots in Wasteland, these ones are heat resistant, but ice, water, and electricity unless you're surgery. According to Obi, Monkey Artifact has negative drip. I disagree. Those bots are fucking stylish, man. They dance. I don't dance. Those robots got one up on me, man. Tumbleweed Mage. What's with you guys fighting in logics all the time? Are you trying to pad up a Beastiary or something? There's knows. Hey now, these little guys definitely are most effective spellcaster. Your ice spells and taste and headwear are a real deal. What is this? Meaver's trying to Clifford down! A nice refreshment from desert heat. How thoughtful of them. Tumbleweed Mage? Definitely drip, agreed. Give some drip. These mortar machines are straightforward in behavior, but they have the highest defense of all regular boss in the desert. Be sure to hit them hard. Flying robot. Flying variants of a basic super flying robot. Most noteworthy abilities fucking mana drain, which is the last thing you want to deal with if you're all on MP. Nanobot. I feel like these are mislabeled. They definitely aren't nano. They are pretty small. Regardless, these smooth robots make for extremely low HP by traveling in swarms. Just about anything will take them out one hit, so don't worry about using strong attacks. Focus on group attacks instead. Yeah, no drip here, I agree. Abominable Automaton, aka Glyph. Glyph is a friendly industrial robot native to Wasteland. Bubbly personality wasn't mainly apparent, though, as he had been reprogrammed by Javis's forces to hunt down intruders in the desert. Hello, Sarkat. Glyph's built like a tank, with high defense and physical strength to match. Be sure to smash any boulder she grabs before you get flattened. Unlike other robots, Glyph resists electric damage, but is still weak to ice and water. Don't use any strategies against her now, she's back to normal. Glyph's nice. Thank you, Jody. Little pitchy. Which chimeras have seemed to be based off of Glyph's claws. Like Glyph herself, these little guys pack a punch and have decent defense to boot. Here in space-time. More powerful versions of Rips in space-time seen in the previous dungeon. This time, they cut through the vibrant colors of a neon labyrinth to reveal the darkness beneath. Like before, their ability to corrupt the party and lack of elemental weaknesses make them worrisome foes. Little Pinchy has no drip, but it has K according to Obi. Now disagreement here. Crack Colossus. This is only a photo of a Crack Colossus's legs. Where's the rest of it? Did you not think to look up, Claire? Perhaps. We did, but we look up the legs just seem to extend upwards infinitely. But Just when you thought you seen the last one, snowbots are back. Nancy's robots wasteland by just magic. As before, watch over your ice attacks and use fire to take them out. Leopard Jelly. These slimes are trying to do one thing only. Heal just minions. They can't attack, and you're constantly healing. Use them to stop this. Awesome notes. Confess war crime. We're not signatories to any Geneva conventions, so technically it isn't. That's my story, I'm sticking to it. Frogball! Not even the humble Frogball is safe from being worked in reality-altering dungeons. Probably deduced, Frogballs explode after a few turns. Take it up quickly to cancel explosion. We don't have Frogballs in Beastiary. That'd be fun. I just think you have to get entered up. Let's go grab at some point. Singularity. Yeah, I don't know how to deal with this. I have no idea what's going on here. Gumball Goliath. A massive gumball-like being that seems to be also in the dungeon itself as a last line of defense. The Goliath itself is a strong but relatively straightforward enemy. Real threat comes from its ability to spawn gumball guys every few turns like clockwork. Gumball guys. Plus the Beastiary. Singularity, drink on terminal. Yep, that tracks. Gumball guys. Minions of a Gumball Goliath. You cut 4 flavors. Spicy, fire, sour, electric, toxic, poison, and chili. Nice. Gumball guys only know one move each, but when Malpart in the field makes for extremely chaotic fight. But since we have candy, we're all weak to fire and water. And that's all we got. Yeah. Anyone have any final thoughts for the stream, like predictions or commentary on what's been going on with the story? Yeah, Fire Cinema, that makes sense, Obi. Okay, so no final thoughts. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Okay, that's all we're doing for today. Just don't admit, yep. Just a quick little stream of reading through lore logs that we didn't have already. Hope y'all enjoyed yourselves. Wish we could do more, but we can't. Have a good one, and peace.